Hey guys, and welcome to a Take 3 reaction. We're reacting to Rachel Cushing versus Knopic, which is probably going to be a TKO. Well, maybe probably not, but we'll find out. But yeah, I've got a good panel with me today. We haven't seen him on a reaction in a while. We've got Manning Franks. Manning, how's it going?
It's going well. How about that anarchy, guys? That has nothing to do with anarchy, but you know, after that, you know, we need to like take a second back and just kind of whew, because wow, that was something right there. Also, I was here last Tuesday. I'm slowly making my way back, trying to balance work and life and stuff, but you know, it happens.
And also we've got new Take 3 member Robert Parker here. Robert, how's it going?
It's going really well. I'm really happy to be here. I'm really looking forward to this match. Intergeekdom is my favorite division, obviously. And these are two of my favorite players, so I can't wait to see how this one goes down.
Pretty good. And I'm kind of surprised. I think you know just a little bit about something called Middle Earth, but that's all good. We've also got Cody Newberry here joining us. Cody, how's it going?
It's going fantastic. I'm really excited about this. I didn't like Mike Kalinowski's plan beforehand, but it's slowly turning me into being a fan, especially with Anarchy. I kind of wanted to put Anarchy in all of my day-to-day operations with work and everything else. If you could just draw things out of a hat and make things different, it would be a little bit better. So, yeah, I'm excited for this match. It should be a barn burner.
And last but not least, we've got JTH. JTH, how's it going?
I'm doing pretty good. This is my favorite division also. That's only because it's the only division I can get more than one question right in. So Mara versus Rachel, I'm really looking forward to this. And hopefully she can come out on top, but just fingers crossed. Fingers crossed.
Yeah. Ever since this tournament was announced, I saw Mara's first match. I was hoping they would see Mara versus Rachel to find out. So, unless Kalinowski's planned a switch that is not advertised on the video, then I think this is what we're going to see. But Cody, who do you have in this match?
This is a tough one. I have to go with Cushing because it matters if Mara wears flannel or not, then I may go with her because that last time I was on Mara's first thing, and I said we kept going Dan Morrill, and that turned out to be true. So if the flannel and a hat and maybe a Jaws shirt, she could pull out the win, but I'm going to go with Rachel Cushing.
JDH, who do you have?
I don't know. Go back to me. Let me think about it.
Manning, who do you have in this match?
Honestly, even though he's not even playing, Mike Kalinowski is the winner from this entire geekdom because of what he has done. But no, honestly, this is probably going to be a tough one because they're both trying to be very equal and very bloodthirsty competitors in that regard. But because of his overall performance, I gotta go with the Crusher.
And Robert, who do you have?
Yeah, this is a really tough one. Honestly, I think this is the first, for me personally, this is the first Intergeekdom match in this tournament that could really go either way. I would not be surprised at all if either one of these competitors won. But I am going to go with Rachel Cushing. I do think she's a little bit more well-rounded and has a little bit deeper knowledge in certain categories than Mara Knopic. But both of them have been dominant in the first round. So I'm looking forward to seeing what they both have in store.
Yeah, this is a difficult one for me because I've always been a fan of Rachel, and Mara's. I've just become a fan of Mara in the two matches she's been in. But just to be different, I'm going to go with Mara on a slight edge, but it could go either way. So, but without any further ado, we're going to press play in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and play.
Wish I could go to that.
Yep. Unfortunately, flights from New Zealand are not cheap.
I don't know.
Yeah, you have a better excuse than me. I'm in the middle of the country. I could possibly save up some money, but my wife would want to know why I'm going to California.
That makes sense.
Hopefully,
Oh man, I cannot wait for either of these matches.
Oh, I know.
Oh yeah. I can't wait to watch it online. How I'm probably gonna watch it. That's definitely something I can't wait for.
How much do they sell the glow sticks for? That's what I want to know.
Oh, explain Chance Ellison. Confirmed.
Confirmed.
I mean, gotta make that profit somehow, so it's probably a good portion.
I will not talk bad about Rachel. She has earned what she has out there. People are saying that she's, cocky or whatever. She's confident. She knows what she knows.
Now,
but,
I hope that Kalinowski keeps the 5 o'clock shadow or keeps growing it out, because it's a lot more menacing than clean-shaven Kalinowski. And if he's going to be the heel that we deserve, let him have the 5 o'clock shadow. Just saying.
What if he walks out and says, "Okay, this match isn't actually happening, and it's somebody else"?
I'm ready.
Whoops.
But some are saying the rising superstar.
Or he
It's
comes
Thad
out
Williams.
and goes, "I'm adding a category to the wheel," and pulls out James Bond.
How far can he go before others start to rile up or fight back?
I feel like we found a new female superstar here.
Well, I don't know if I want to call myself a superstar, but I would be willing to accept the moniker of the Brown Dwarf Star.
You had a great win. You keep on winning. I'm gonna keep on winning. We'll see where that takes.
I hope this carries all the way to the spectacular, so he puts himself in the Hall of Fame. Just,
Gives himself the Yodi Award.
like he's about to put Mark Riley or somebody in it, and he's like, "Let me stop you right there. It's actually my color. Thank you."
You guys are facing each other, aren't you? So, I mean, you got, Lord of the Rings and Potter. You're going at new Star Trek, Star Wars. What do you guys' thoughts on the
I think the live event will throw a different curveball into the normal championship match.
Oh no. They're good about the live events giving some sort of altering, game-changing story reveal of some sort.
Yeah. I'm actually curious to see if Mike has a hand in deciding how the singles tournament comes out as well.
I don't think you can really draw it out of the hat though on that one. You just have to. But he could probably mess up with some seeding.
You can see the
He can mess
bracket.
Yeah, because they could put all 16 competitors in the hat and then draw them out, and that's the matchups.
Yeah. You can do the seeding.
Oh, hair change.
No flannel.
She's not wearing flannel. No flannel either.
No, I'm out.
Cody, are you
It's
sure?
not
You
too-
sure you're
it's- Malcolm, it's not too late to change.
She didn't wear a draw shirt either. It's a PBS shirt. I'm out. Public broadcasting does have no place in this program. No, abandoned ship.
Although in saying that, she could come out flannel for the entrance. So
I will respect it.
But the Schmoedown is made possible by viewers like you.
Reading Rainbow.
This is a crazy match because if you would have told me if this was
What if she comes out to that theme song? Like, I'll be pumped for that.
Mark Knopic against Cushing, but why are you
It
doing
needs,
that?
it needs to be Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Let's be honest. That's the PBS show everyone really wants.
Well, don't hate
Especially-
Reading Rainbow.
Hey, you know what? LeVar Burton, nothing wrong with that.
The fans have embraced her. She has 2 straight knockouts, as does Rachel Cushing. But Rachel Cushing has.
I just always love when it's Christian and Mark on this. There's something about it.
Yeah, we don't get that enough anymore.
Yeah. But in saying if it was always them on the desk, we would never have had bibs on the desk.
You take a Rachel Cushing, you know she's
True.
going to crush Lord of the Rings, but she can get other categories and still navigate her way around the round. Same thing with Mara. She has her strengths, and those include a number of Intergeekdom categories. I don't know that she has a weakness.
Well, I mean, I think that you never know what's going to come up. You know, sometimes, again, she had a very strong start. She took out Coy Jandros. She beat Emma Fife, who was Rachel Cushing's manager, but also part of the Fife Club and a very good Intergeekdom competitor herself. Rachel Cushing is coming off of 2 knockouts as well. She beat newcomer
That was still a bloody match.
and she also took out Eric Zipper, who's a very good competitor as well. And she is hungry for this championship.
Like when I saw that matchup, I was just like, that makes
no
sense.
Has
No sense.
Well, that's why it's the round 1.
Yeah.
Because if he wins against Lavick, he's got to play one of them anyway.
Yeah, that matchup coming up later on this week. And when you look at Rachel Cushing, it's odd to say this about somebody who's coming off 2 straight knockouts, but I don't feel like we've gotten the best of her yet.
I mean, I'm hoping Makia does better in the next match if she has another one.
Can Mara Knopic keep up? I don't
Wouldn't
know.
everybody like it if Mike started replacing the pictures behind them with slowly each one of himself? And then it's just overtaking the wall of just him.
Every single thumbnail becomes Mike versus Mike.
Yeah.
The posters finally turned to just Mike Kalinowski pointing. Like,
It's a great teammate because I made a point, you refuted it.
the back of the computers turned to Mike's face. Like, just everything turns to Mike
Talking
Kalinowski.
a lot of trash.
Here we go.
It is the semifinals of the Intergeekdom, and guys, I've said it so many times before, in Intergeekdom, all roads lead to Rachel Cushing.
Semifinals, it's pretty big. Speaking of big things, I'm really excited because there's an IKEA like right over there, and there's a Target like right over there. So those are my afternoon.
We love Mara Knopic. Mara is great. The fans have really embraced her for good reason. She's a superstar. She's a strong player. She's got a great personality. Down the road, I might consider letting Mara join the Fight Club because I like her that much. But today, ultimately, she's in the way of the true star of the Intergeekdom League, which is Rachel Cushing.
I would say that I thought that I would play 1 match in this tournament, maybe 2. Definitely not 3, perhaps. I mean, all the opponents are pretty tough, or Kalinowski wouldn't have decided all of us could be in the Intergeekdom tournament at all.
So Mike Kalinowski has mixed a bunch of stuff around here in the Intergeekdom tournament, clearly with the intent to face Rachel Cushing for that #1 contender spot. And listen, Mike, I appreciate all the strings that you're pulling. I don't really know how you're doing it. I think you're probably blackmailing somebody, but I also think that you have made a huge mistake because you can't take down the Crusher.
Rachel's definitely a big threat. I mean, #1, she's literally an Amazonian woman, so like she's from Themyscira and I'm from the Shire, so there's already an intimidation factor there. She could crush me.
Excellent description.
At the end of the day, I identify myself as a geek, so of course the Intergeekdom is my home. This is where I feel the most comfortable. I love these topics, every last one of them. I eat, sleep, and breathe them, and so this league, I was meant for it. It's absolutely destiny.
Hi, Rachel. We're both feeling so super excited, and we both have a lot of respect for one another, so may the best lady win.
I think Mara Knopic is one of the great new stars in the league, and I absolutely see a belt in her future. But not right now, because this belt is absolutely mine.
All right, then.
You know, not a lot of trash there, as you were wondering. It's a lot of.
I think Rachel wants this belt more than she wants any other belt. I think she just
Absolutely.
Is completely acknowledging the kind of impact that Mara Knopic has made so far, but says you've had a good run, but this is not your run. It is my time right now. And the same thing Mara Knopic is saying.
I mean,
she respects Rachel Cushing, but she started thinking about what if she.
Strangely enough, this is like the.
Now, at first, she just wanted to play 1 match, 2 matches. Now,
she's always been so close to the belt, but has never gotten it every single time. And
within grasp.
Yeah, that's why.
But this time it
misses-
feels so palpable.
Yeah.
If she misses again, we might get heel Rachel.
I'm all for that. That'd be a great,
Well,
really cool thing to pull. Really cool thing to
JTH
witness.
is absolutely
Not gonna happen, but
I mean, that's probably
And you have Mara
accurate.
Knopic, strength, everything with some more witch.
He also knows the location of every chocolate factory across the Midwest.
They both know everything.
That is very
Is it on the
So,
wheel?
Robert, how many points am I going to score in round one this time? You were pretty accurate last time.
Last time, I think. Well, there's 10. I'm gonna say 4, because you got 5 or 6 last time, right?
Yeah,
I don't remember. I really don't remember.
I was going to get 2. I was going to say 2. So, again, you have more faith than me, so I appreciate that.
You know what? Go for the gold. You're gonna get 10, and the bonus.
That's completely incorrect.
Hey, Robert, how many am I going to get?
10 and the bonus.
Oh, now you're just bullshit.
Is anyone getting like some Aubrey Plaza vibes from April Ludgate from Parks and Rec? She's like, "Hi guys, yeah, great to be
She used
here."
the step ladder to get into the chair. That's hilarious.
She's the.
Focus. Yeah. Good move. Got ourselves. Listen, those chairs stink, so I don't blame her for doing it.
You must be this tall to play Schmoedown? Is that the gag?
That needs to be a shirt, JTH.
You must be this tall to play Schmoedown.
With a record of 3 wins.
Just gave him a shirt idea there, Jeremy.
I think with Robert keep showing up on these reactions and doing well in Intergeekdom, Chance Ellison might not be the only one that gets a phone call.
Uh-oh.
Just saying.
But will Robert get a ticket? A plane ticket? That's the question. We will see.
That is the question.
If they gave him a call, I would personally buy the ticket myself to let Robert go to the Schmoedown.
You hear that?
Hands
You hear
down.
that, Robert?
You have to be
I'm
in charge of your own
listening.
hotel. Your own hotel, but I will pay for your plane ticket back.
Also, Rachel's record of 3 and 2 for the Intergeekdom does not reflect how great she is in this.
Not at all. She's undefeated in singles matches, but she lost twice, once in a 5-way and once in a 4-way. The buzzers, the stealing buzzers beat her when Johns kept stealing, because that's how Jeremy Johns beat her. And then Jason Inman just was on his run in the 4-way when she lost.
Wasn't that the second? Was it?
That was the number 1 contender match.
But was it round? That's how they decided. Was it speed round? Or was it sudden death?
That they used to, no, it was for stealing. In round 2, they used to use buzzers. And that's how. Because Jason Inman got opponent's choice, they gave him Middle Earth, and Jeremy buzzed faster to steal than Rachel. So they in multi-person matches back then, they didn't write down their steals, they buzzed in for it.
All right, so Rachel, are you ready?
Ready.
Mara, are you ready?
No flannel. Not going with her. Sorry.
Alright, that's locked in now, Cody.
I've got to go Cushing. Sorry.
Number 1 in the category of MCU.
Marvel Cinematic Universe.
In Guardians of the Galaxy, what does Star-Lord secretly put in the container he gives to Yondu instead of the Infinity Stone
I don't know
at
what
the end
they're.
of the film?
I mean,
You got to interview Yondu a couple times. Yeah, nice guy.
He is a nice guy.
Is he really blue?
I can't remember what it was.
5, 4,
I have
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Rachel.
a troll doll?
Oh, yes. I didn't want to do it.
Okay, I was like, I want to make sure that's the name. I never like asked. What's the
From the
name?
celebrated universe that has caused no controversy online, Star Wars. Your
I got
question,
one.
in the Phantom
Tied with
Menace
everybody.
Episode 1, what is the name of the reigning
Oh.
pod race champion?
I want to say this so bad. In Watto's voice.
Annie, as
It was Ben Quadrino, wasn't it?
Yes. Yes. It's Ben. Oh, there goes Ben Quadranero's power coupling.
There's nothing wrong with that. 3, 2.
only a day away.
Stop it. 1. Pen
Sebulba.
Very dangerous, Doug, named Sebulba.
Wow, Rachel also has missed
Wow.
Last time she missed,
Okay.
Sammy was both champion. Sam Whitwer was a champion. And last time she missed, I believe we.
It's a semifinal round. I'm probably going to get 0, but we'll see.
What is the only film in the franchise to not feature Voldemort in some
Living.
form?
What does that mean?
These Harry Potter questions, or I just know nothing about the films. Cushing cannot.
It means an actor isn't credited as playing him.
Okay, there we go.
5.
It's actually pretty easy.
3.
Yeah, it's not that
I think.
No
Is
way.
it?
1. Pens down.
Prisoner of Azkaban.
Azkaban.
Correct. Mara.
Prisoner.
It's like
Shouldn't have said
1
that, Malcolm.
Quirrell, 2 Tom Riddle, 3 no, 4 he was himself.
And you can watch the Harry Potter
Breaking
movie
news, Robert,
episode
you were
on
wrong.
take
Who
3.
wrote the screenplay for Batman Begins along with Christopher Nolan?
That's a good question.
That's a great question.
I love when Rachel goes, when Robert goes, ooh, and then he's continuing to write. Like he just appreciates the
That's a
question.
great
It's
question.
not hard, but
I
he
like
appreciates
random
it.
questions.
3,
No, that's difficult.
2,
I mean, it's 1 of 2.
1. Pens down, please.
I think it's David S. Goyer.
Jonathan Nolan? Oh.
Correct. Rachel.
Oh, it is David Goyer.
Yeah.
Good on
I
you, David
put
Goyer.
Christopher McQuarrie.
Okay, next question here. Middle Earth. Middle Earth. What was Sam Wise Gamgee's profession?
Yes.
Adventure with Frodo in the Fellowship of the Ring.
You're probably going to get this one wrong with it.
I hope not. I think I know.
If he misses this, he loses all credibility.
Yeah, I think I have
goes
to
back.
officially leave.
1. Pens down, please.
He's
and
Gardner.
Rachel.
His Gardner.
Correct,
Mara.
He's Frodo, or the Bilbo's Gardner.
Okay, so Rachel.
Darn it, I said
Well,
the
Sam-
head coach of the Green Bay Packers.
Right, he was a
Oh,
gardener,
I like the
which means
Packers,
he's
though. They're
legal in
playing
the state
soon.
of California.
Pre-match is starting.
Marvel
Or
movies.
season.
Next
That
up,
was his
no
other
teaser
job,
of MCU movies.
JTH.
Is there any Marvel movies?
Yeah.
In the movie
Wish
Daredevil.
you told me he had it.
Best,
Oh,
Bullseye
best
used
movie
to kill
in
a
Marvel.
talkative old lady
man.
passenger on a plane.
I hope I'm remembering this right.
Looks like it's actually stumped both of them.
Don't
Well,
remember
it's
this
the
movie.
Daredevil.
I've only seen this
Not
once.
the good TV show, it's the bad movie.
No, you haven't.
No, I
Really?
really have only seen this once. Yeah, I own it, but I've only seen it once.
You oh.
Yeah, I own this on Blu-ray.
1. Pens down. Mara.
A peanut?
Peanut.
Correct. Rachel?
I guessed a fork.
Oh, wow. Rachel misses her first.
Yes!
Looking for a peanut. Yeah. Got
I put Electra.
peanut at her and knocked her into
He uses Alexa. That's great.
All right, so the
That is an amazing
Yeah,
answer.
but still, what a
Because both those movies are especially Electra.
Oh, Electra's so bad.
Justice League
We agreed on that, me and Robert.
Handheld
Yeah.
camera
Where's Marvel?
footage featuring
Oh.
which member of the league?
I actually really like this
The
scene.
way I pronounced that?
You know, I think Justice League was an ass-kicking good time.
5, 4.
I'm on an island.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Rachel.
Superman.
Mustache
That's
for
if you can-
Superman.
That's if you
Cool.
can kill a hippo.
Never seen the hippo.
It's like these kids talking about how dangerous hippos are, and if Superman
Yeah.
could beat
It was
one.
a 2-point game. Mara hanging in there. Rachel, no longer a perfect game, but still a very good round 1. Your next question, your 8th one in this round, comes from the world of Star Trek. And I boldly ask, what alien race confronts the mysterious cloak-like anomaly in the opening of Star Trek: The Motion
Another
Picture?
one I've only seen once.
Never seen a Star Trek movie.
Skip this one.
Okay.
It's all this one. I have no idea. I'm just gonna guess.
That's how this is.
Me too.
Okay, a year ago.
3, 2.
I've heard this before.
I think
Is
it's
it the Borg?
Klingon.
Correct. Rachel.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Oh!
I just put the only race I know that has
Yeah, but I say
faced
that and the Borg. That's it.
Yeah, Borg don't come in until the Next Generation movies.
Exactly.
I only put Borg because I was like, I've heard this before.
Who played Red Sonja?
Oh,
gosh.
That's a good cut.
That
is
is
a
literally-
that is a deep cut.
They literally just said, "What the f" at the table. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Dang.
I've heard of this movie. I cannot remember the answer.
Don't know it.
John Lithgow.
Yeah.
Guess Natasha.
Al Pacino. That might have
You know.
that might have rivaled your.
I
John
want it.
Lithgow.
Simpson character.
Oh, Bridget Nielsen.
Brigitte Nielsen
Yeah.
is the answer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
52 years old, had a first baby. Congratulations to Brigitte Nielsen.
Al Pacino.
That's Al Pacino.
Wasn't her first
The
baby.
Russian
that's
is
the
cut.
one. In round number 10.
Have you you've only missed one, Robert, right?
Yeah, that was the first one I
Geekdom
missed.
category could be
Yeah.
how many kids does Brigitte Nielsen have? The question is, Hellboy 2, The Golden Army, was released.
Oh,
in
gosh, he knows this one. And I know this one, I think.
First movie we saw.
Oh, bravo. Bravo.
I think I know this from Robert on his Full Metal 5 when he
Yeah.
revealed it.
I got in an argument with Chris Clark because I said this movie is better than X2.
It's 100%. Yes.
2008.
2008.
Oh, 2002, 7.
Correct, Rachel.
Ah, 1 year off.
12.
Better
Because
than
it was Iron Man. You just hate Iron Man because you don't like it. Stop your bullshit.
Wait, what?
Stop it.
Doesn't make
Iron Man is his least favorite, not his least favorite movie, but least favorite, especially character in the MCU. Yeah.
Okay, so great round from both of them at the beginning. Good round.
Yeah, definitely.
Nothing. She didn't get that perfect round, Rachel, as she was hoping, but
she still has 3 points going advantage going into round 2, which is pretty
3 points
strong.
going into round 2. That's 2 full questions with, like, in round 2. That's a very significant lead.
even if she can't capitalize on that, that's just gonna help with the psyche against her competitor.
Robert
Like I
got
said,
more
round
points
2
than Rachel in the match.
Yeah, 3 points is a big lead.
And round 2 will decide it right here. If Mara gets something good, then she has a shot.
And you can boo him. I was just gonna say you
Well, Robert, I got 4 out of 10. You want to compromise and say that was perfect 10?
Yeah, absolutely.
I got 2, which I knew what I was going to get. So,
You win
thank you,
this
Harry
round.
Potter, and thank you, Robert.
Well, I got
for
8,
mentioning
so-
that you release day.
At this point, you say, well, what is she
I'll take my
rooting
10.
for?
I'm winning.
Like anything.
Manning, you had
I don't know
8?
that she's rooting for one particular category, but again, Harry
Or
Potter-
7. I miscounted. One of those two.
Oh, spin that
I got-
again.
Oh,
Spin it
I was
hard.
thinking.
Mixed
I
bag.
forgot
No,
there was-
spin again.
I forgot there was 10 questions. I thought
Yeah,
you
there are
got a
10
perfect
questions.
score.
I did not.
Yeah, 10
get it
questions.
perfect, Thank you.
So,
Mixed bag is like if you see it, just
Mixed
Oh.
bag is like, how many random comic book movies can we ask about?
speaking of random.
Yeah.
That's a tough one. That's
Although
real
today
tough.
Rachel probably could have still taken mixed bag and still gotten them all right.
But Heroes and Villains does not get taken often, so it might not be that deep.
Weasley,
Bill
Bill
Weasley.
Delacour.
Bill.
Bill Weasley.
No, no one got that.
Played by Donald Gleason.
Question 2. In Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, Ramona's evil ex Lucas Lee is a rising actor.
Which one is that?
Skateboarder.
Athlete.
Skateboarder.
2 points. Wow. Yep. All right. Okay. Question number 3. What is the name of the character played by both Walter Coyne and
Chekhov.
Pavel Chekhov.
Yeah.
Chekhov.
2 points. We also would have
Oh,
Pablo
he
and
is so
Brady.
scary.
All right, here we go.
Wow.
Who's the main villain that simply goes by Max in the
Say
vertical
Chris
comedy
Evans.
based
No, it's Jason Patrick.
No. Of course. Wow.
Multiple.
Robert, just no.
B. Jeffrey Dean Morgan. C. Idris Elba. D. Eric
At least when he corrects, he's nice. Like he doesn't. He's not. He just no. It's.
Repeat the choices, please.
That's
He has
going
words.
to count as 1.
Okay.
A.
Chris Evans is that movie has so many weird like that is such a strange cast for a movie.
D.
Yeah.
Eric
I mean, I've never actually seen The Losers. I just
Yeah.
knew Chris Evans was in it.
Yeah.
Jeffrey Dean Morgan is incorrect. Mara, the choices are A. Jason Patrick. B. Jeffrey Dean
Yeah, that's
Morgan.
a-
C. Idris Elba. D. Eric Bana.
Idris Elba.
Incorrect. Looking for Jason
Oh wow.
Jason
Good
Patrick.
opportunity for a steal there. Couldn't capitalize. Losers.
To be honest, I don't feel I've actually heard of the
Next one for Rachel.
of anything else Jason Patrick's been in.
Question here. What does Steve say when Peggy
Taller. Taller.
He's taller.
I know this
Yeah.
one. I know this one.
2011's Captain America.
I love that question. That's fantastic. How do you feel? Taller.
He's not wrong.
5,
Oh come on.
Come on, Rachel.
Come on, Rachel.
3.
Multiple choice.
She'll get it on
A,
multiple choice.
Stronger. B. Tired. C. Hungry. D. Taller.
Come on.
I feel hungry.
Oh come on.
Ah.
Hungry's incorrect. Even with choices are A, stronger.
She knows it too. She loves it.
C, hungry. D, taller.
Ooh, that's
You missed 2 in that round.
Rachel started off strong, missed the last 2.
How do you feel? Drunk.
Finds herself down 8 points here as she attempts to spin. That's right.
Although Heroes and Villains is one of those kind of hit and miss categories that
Everybody spins away because it's so.
I think this is the first time that category has ever been hit. They used to have it split to separately heroes and villains, and people have taken separately heroes and villains, but this is the first time that it's been taken combined.
Yeah,
but most people spin away from it because it covers so many different movies.
Yeah,
Too broad.
but
That's
insane. But as I
That's why
said
Rachel. That's why Rachel spins away from like 80s and stuff like that because it's so broad.
Gonna spin. All right. Final spin. Gonna spin again. Here we are. All right.
I question if you actively stay with
her knowledge is already so broad that she can take anything and do almost well in it. So.
I miss scores and soundtracks. Get scores and soundtracks back on the way.
Oh gosh.
Here it comes around, Christian. You don't want to.
Ooh, Marvel.
Marvel movies. She gets
gonna be a little deeper.
Opponent's choice. Marvel movies. 5 questions in the realm of.
Yeah, Rachel just got this in her match against Zipper.
Marvel movies, not MCU. So Marvel, that's not the easiest category because Marvel's made a lot of fart boxes.
Yeah, Marvel has like 30-something movies.
Your first question.
Yeah.
In the world of Marvel movies, in the
And look at that's not what it's called. It's It's fan-forstic. That's disrespectful for the name.
Originally from?
Is she from Russia? She's from some. I don't remember.
I don't.
I've seen that twice too. I own that movie too.
Why?
I mean, if no one knows this, I don't blame them.
Yeah, I know.
This is
I never
one
saw
of the most. In 2015, this was the most physically upset I was in the theater.
Kosovo.
Okay.
All right.
That's a dick question.
That was a difficult question.
Film in Deadpool. What kind of pizza does Wade have delivered?
What?
Hawaiian?
The outside of the movie.
No, it's
got pineapple. It's got
pineapple,
banana pepper,
and olive.
Some
right?
pineapple.
Yes,
Pineapple and olive, yes.
Pineapple and olive. Yeah.
Okay.
Who orders a pineapple and olive pizza?
Who orders pepperoni and marshmallow?
A psychopath, Wade Wilson.
It's not even served anywhere. That's a goof answer.
That is correct. Wow, good.
I mean, it probably sounds
really good there.
Well, I don't know. It sounds like something Deadpool would order. So.
As well as olives, and we move on to your next question.
The rest of them Ninja Turtles would order.
Oh,
Julian McMahon.
Yeah, there you go.
His best role was Cole from Charmed.
One of my favorite villains that has never been right in a movie yet.
You didn't like Toby Kebbels and Fan-Forstic?
I will throw you through the wall, Robert.
Rosemary
Harris.
Yeah.
I got this question in a multiplex match, I think. I got this question
to throw Robert through the wall. This has so many different variables.
Last question.
Like how this. Oh.
What CW Arrowverse regular?
Whoa.
Dominic Purcell.
In the movie Blade Trinity.
I own that movie too.
What is wrong with you, Robert?
How many movies do you own?
400 something.
I mean, for me, if it's like a series of trilogy, I do tend to buy all the movies.
Yeah, I have the trilogy.
No matter how good or bad they are.
I buy a lot of stuff digitally, so I have a lot. If it's on sale or it's on a good deal, I'll buy it. But still, there's some things.
Well, the Fan-Forstic Blu-ray was like $5. Like, I'll drop $5.
You overspent by $4.99. You overspent by $4. Terrible.
So Knopic managed to get that deficit down to 2. So now this is one question away from.
This is extremely manageable for both players still.
Oh yeah. So with the time we have left, do you think we're getting any sudden death?
You are in the lead. You're going to be giving us.
I don't know how much time we got left.
Because we're like halfway through.
Very possible.
And no stealing in round 3.
Oh,
I'll just go 7, 8.
unless Mike wants to just talk to everybody as like a state of
Yeah,
the
Mike
union
might
address
just
or
come in
something.
like before the final question is asked and just make a speech.
11.
But hey, how you doing? I want to talk to you guys.
Hopscotching over the even. Samara's going to go first to try
See.
to tie up the game.
Oh,
She
gosh.
chose category number
This is
11.
nerve-wracking. I don't like it.
DCEU. All right, Mara, to tie up the game here, your two-pointer. How does Superman...
He snaps his
The
neck.
next snap! The next snap!
He
No one will forget that.
I love the just playing it out like.
It's classic next snap.
He did it. All right, so now Rachel Cushing goes to
It's a dance move the kids are doing these days.
Rachel,
Yeah.
your two-point question comes in the field of
Before they started doing Tide Pods.
vehicles and magical objects.
Wait,
I'm serious.
is this a new category?
No, this has been around all this season.
In episode 1, the
Yeah, it's what is
I mean, I
It's the
think it
reason-
used to be
it's the
just
reason
Keaton got it.
Saber.
Keaton got it, and she missed it.
A laser
Yep,
sword.
I remember that.
Yeah, Keaton Markey got eliminated in her 5-way because of that category.
That-
On a Harry Potter question.
Barely
Kind of
remember.
Harry Potter question, yeah.
I mean,
Definitely how it was.
well, I mean, she knew what it was. You just mixed up.
Elephant or Mumakil.
Olifants. It's an Olifant.
Yeah, or a Mumakil. Either one.
5.
More particularly, war Olifants, controlled by Southrons and Easterlings.
What are the giant elephant-like creatures called?
What about the Haradrim? Don't they the ones who control?
Haradrim, it's basically another word for Southrons.
Oh, okay, about to say. What?
Haradrim mainly come from the sea, driving Corsair ships.
Nope, no sudden death.
Hey. No.
Darn it, I thought it was Teflon.
You said it right, Christian. Good job.
Now we get to Mara's 5-pointer. This could be it, Christian. This could be the deciding question. If she hits it, it goes back to Rachel.
This is tense.
If she
I like
misses
this.
it, Rachel Cushing advances to the finals to play the
I
winner
don't.
of
Could
Mike
still be
Kalinowski
Sandy because
and
Knopic could
Lavick.
hit her
Mara,
5.
your 5
Cushing could
pointer
get her 3, but miss her
is in the
5. So
MCU.
Oh.
Josh Dallas.
that was
Fandral.
Yeah.
First Thor film.
Fandral.
Wow.
Okay, okay.
Nice.
Zechariah Levi.
No, we still could get.
Yeah, Malcolm. Yeah. Oh,
Oh, goodness. All right. Well, Rachel, if you feel like tying the game, just
So to win, Rachel has to hit her 5.
and
Yeah.
that will allow you to win the game
Man.
potentially. Your 8-point question.
Oh, gosh.
Excuse me. Your 3-point question
Come on,
comes
Christian.
in the category of
She
number 8
looks
as
so
you
pleased.
selected, and that is the Hobbit.
Nice. I like
The
that
Hobbit.
category.
All right, Robert, this is all you.
Still in Middle Earth.
I got this.
The question is, what is the name of the eccentric?
Oh,
She's got this.
Radagast.
Radagast the Brown.
Standoff numerous times
The Brown,
throughout
yes,
the
of course,
Hobbit
yes.
trilogy.
Radagast.
Literally
I
said
forgot
it.
the Brown.
Played by Sylvester
That is
McCoy.
the color. So Rachel Cushing has ensured this could go
Dumbledore.
to sudden death if
Do
she
you just
misses
make sure
the
you
five,
don't
or
miss
if she
any like
hits
Middle
her
Earth before going into a match, Robert? Like, do you
Yeah.
like study any of that?
Oh yeah, every single day I rewatch all 6 movies just to make sure.
You don't have them.
Wait, there's not much. There's not that many hours in the day, though.
If you do theatrical versions, there is.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that is a tough.
You're
category.
pushing it though.
Tell us who said it. Who said, none of you seem to
Oh,
understand.
Rorschach.
Rorschach from
In
Watchmen.
here with you, you're locked in here with
Jackie
me.
Earle Haley.
She's got it. She's got it.
She doesn't.
Okay, I'm jinxing it.
That's a great scene, though.
5, 4,
This is going to sudden death.
2.
Repeat the
Oh, come on.
Oh no! Save
Rorschach.
Save at least.
You can imagine anybody saying
None
this.
of you seem to understand.
Save at least one
In
for
here with
the
you,
sudden
you're
death.
locked in
Save at
here
least
with
one.
me. 5.
Oh my gosh!
Come on.
Of course, who said it ends it?
Last one. Who said? None of you
Yeah, I
seem to
think
understand.
when it comes to quotes,
I'm
I
not
think
locked in here
it's
with
either
you,
hit or
you're
miss.
locked
It
in here
depends on
with
if
me.
you've seen the movie or not.
5,
Well, even that, I'm with JTH. You can picture anybody saying that.
2.
Ultron.
We're going to sudden death.
Oh
Wolverine
my
could say that.
gosh.
Thor could say that.
Rorschach.
Now
Oh, she's kicking herself for that one.
All right, how many questions does it take to get the winner?
1,873.
Could literally die at any time. This is so exciting.
These are athletes. This is Pete Sampras.
Man.
This is Michael Jordan in the finals. These are athletes.
This is just, I'm sick. F you, Mike Kalinowski. F you.
Come on, Rachel.
I like this.
This is the draw. No one advances.
It is a change of pace to.
They run out of questions.
And they will answer questions similar to the first round. The questions are
It is a change of pace to have in a geekdom match not end in TKO though. So
Did they change it where the JT rule to have 3?
No, they carry over. So Knopic has 2, Cushing has none.
I think for sudden death they don't do the JTE rules.
First question.
I missed that old sudden death voiceover.
Who calls the Force simple tricks and nonsense?
Huh?
Got an old-fashioned
Are you writing?
on our hands.
Oh yeah, sorry.
I am.
No, sorry.
Oh.
5,
I'm too nervous, Sargus.
3,
You don't have to apologize. It's alright.
1. Pens down, Rachel.
Han Solo.
Han Solo?
Han Solo.
Ah, now I'm up to 3.
All right.
Which version of Han
Robert,
Solo?
What?
There's 2 of them in there.
As dessert.
The good version.
It's all mixed bag. It's okay. It's okay.
You're saying there's a bad version?
What was served as dessert in Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom?
I really don't like this movie.
5, 4, 3, 2.
It's monkey brains.
Monkey brains.
Oh,
Yes.
monkey brains. Are they snakes?
Rachel?
Robert was right. I got 4 questions right.
Wow.
All right. I like them hot. You like them how you like them.
I don't like Temple of Doom as much
Here we
either.
go. Next
But
question. In the 1990s,
It's better than
Teenage
Crystal
Mutant
Skull.
Which MLB
What?
called bat?
Jose Canseco.
Using in the fight in the park with Raphael.
Jeez.
that's a rude question.
True test of the
That is a rude question.
This is the way.
That's a really bad question, especially in Inner Geekdom.
A Jose
Asking what-
Canseco bat? Tell me, you didn't pay money for this.
Okay, they do get the
In
repeats.
Yeah.
1990s, Teenage Mutant
Of
Ninja
course they
Turtles.
get a repeat.
Which MLB
Way to throw it out
Again,
there.
And again and again and again and again.
Using in the fight in the park with Raphael.
I was just like, this is mean.
Maybe
not
with
mean.
multiple choice, but
No, it's Jose Canseco.
3, 2.
Babe Ruth?
Rachel?
And nothing about baseball.
Blue
Nolan
Gehrig.
Ryan, Babe Ruth. That's hilarious.
No,
I
I.
always love when you guys baseball questions to people and they put a picture on there.
Your next
When it comes to American baseballers, I only know Babe Ruth and Joe
I
DiMaggio.
only know modern Milwaukee Brewers. That's all I got for baseball.
Who plays Coach
So Robin Yount.
aka
Yelich.
Oh,
Alan
who's in
Yelich, yeah.
charge of power placement
Oh
in
my
2000.
The most
God.
amazing man
Sky High.
whose name I'm blanking on right now. Okay, there. Phew.
Wait, Sky High, are they just doing like any superhero movie? For some
Apparently.
Was that theatrically
That
released?
one will probably
Yeah, it
be
was
in the mixed
definitely-
bag categories.
It was Disney. It was like just a Disney original superhero movie. It was theatrically released though. Bruce Campbell.
Jeff Bridges.
Bruce Campbell.
I put Kurt Russell because that's the only one I know from Sky High.
He is in it. You're not wrong.
All right, here he goes.
Caleb Coho likes the movie, I think. I don't know.
Come on, Rachel.
I
We
like
can do this.
Toes here. What is the name of the
Oh,
futuristic city?
don't want to say it out loud yet.
Shit.
Now this is a great movie. Great.
Only except one part that the one girl wants to continue to have a Japanese accent, and the rest do not.
One, Rachel.
San Francisco.
Mara.
Pluto.
Tokyo.
Oh.
What is it?
San Francisco.
Oh.
It's San
San
Francisco.
Francisco. San Francisco.
San Francisco.
Any chance to do the Schnepp Pluto, I'll do it.
Yeah, that's a good answer.
Didn't break your way.
Can I go take
If you can provide some for the
I'm sorry. I see April Ludgate right
I only support.
They run out of questions and they say the match will be now a triple threat at September 8th.
All right, here we go. Not only proving she's a great competitor, she's a much better human being than me. Your next question, maybe your last, because it is sudden death. In The Incredible Hulk, what code name was Samuel
What?
Stearns using during his encrypted communications with Bruce Banner as they were working on a cure
What?
for the Hulk?
Yeah, exactly. What? And both of them wrote it
Oh,
down.
oh, oh.
Oh yeah. Tim Blake Nelson.
Games. This is what we're 4, 3,
shades of that.
2, 1. Pens down, please, and
Mr. Blue?
Mr. Blue.
Rachel.
Okay, I did manage to pull that.
Oh my god.
Man, this is ridiculous. In the best way possible. The ridiculous way, the best way possible.
It shows how well-rounded they are in like round 1 style questions from all the different categories.
6 years later.
Like, Rachel just looks defeated.
In Back to the Future, the photograph Marty's sister's
What?
sweatshirt says class of...
Oh man.
What is class of blank?
Let's guess, I guess.
I think she's got it. Marty's sister's.
5
with each question.
Oh my gosh. Back to the Future is one of my strengths. I have more.
Is it 1983?
Mara?
1983.
83.
The Brooklyn Bill curse.
At least it wasn't 10,000 BC.
I know a lot from Back to the Future, but sweatshirt on a picture, yeah. I ain't got
Brooklyn owes both Rachel and Mara a sandwich.
Yeah.
And they both missed almost got the same thing.
Star Wars saga films.
Oh, I know this one.
Ah. It's between 2. Which one is it?
After the opening crawl text.
I'm a big fan.
It's 50-50.
This was in our own Star Wars Inner Geekdom we had a while ago.
2.
Oh my gosh.
1. Pens down, please.
Attack of the Clones?
Attack of the Clones.
Rachel.
Of course.
It's a saga film.
Rogue One doesn't have a crawl.
This is why it's so long.
Yeah, Rogue One doesn't have a crawl.
The losers.
It doesn't.
It's either Attack of the Clones or Phantom Menace.
I don't know. I feel just as right now defeated as they do.
Oh, what is it?
Let's put this up.
Yeah, I'm sick. I'm gonna throw up everywhere.
Jeez, I hate to feel what they're feeling right now. You guys got this. Come on, guys.
Yeah.
3.
I believe in you.
1. Rachel.
Puma?
And Mara.
Like, this is like purgatory right now. It's trash.
This is sudden death.
We're both seriously like about to be sick.
We were all wrong with how many questions it would take. By a lot.
And the Hobbit trilogy. The elf Elrond lives in Imladris, which is
Wait, is it?
goes by
Is it that simple?
Name?
Yes.
I want one of them.
And Mara got it.
They're both gonna get this.
And 5.
We're gonna go to another question.
This is disgusting.
Rivendell.
Wow.
Just for you, Mark.
Here you guys.
Am I here?
Who said?
Oh,
there's only
yep.
one God,
Mm-hmm.
And I'm pretty sure he doesn't dress like that.
Oh, this is so easy.
Fine.
I mean, you say so. I mean,
3.
I'm blanking on it.
It's Captain America.
Captain America.
Ah, yeah.
And Rachel.
No! Oh, my heart! My heart! It's got. Wow. Wow.
I was like, yeah, it's Captain America.
12 questions into sudden death?
They needed they need a title card. Sure, just a title card. 11 sudden death questions later.
Wow.
The best Inner Geekdom match that we have ever seen. Wow. Sudden death 24.
That was almost as like nerve-wracking as like the final Kin versus Sam Star Wars Championship, where it was just like,
now I'm hoping
stomach.
Kalinowski beats Adam, so we've got Kalinowski versus Mara. Because it's one of the matches I really wanted to see.
Oh,
After that
Oh my
cutscene.
Mar better wipe the floor with that mic.
I can't wait to see the
can't-
rundown
he
on
can't
Saturday.
win this.
Brad Gilmore, they did okay. They did okay.
They clearly were not feeling well. They were under the weather, and they managed to give us perhaps the greatest showdown I've ever seen. That was a scrap.
And they weren't even feeling well. That's amazing.
Both not feeling well. Both decided to play both put up the games of their life. I mean, look at that.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on what time they recorded as well. I mean, they both really didn't look that well.
No, they didn't. Especially as it progressed.
Yeah, but in saying that, from what I've seen on Rachel's Twitter feed, she actually did have the flu.
What's up, movie trivia Schmoedown fans? Jen
Quite a
Sturger
bit
here
as
with
well.
Mara. Mara, you are barely standing after
All
that
these
match, and I
players
can't
had
blame
fish
you.
for dinner.
How are you feeling after that win?
The pain meds are going to kick in any minute now, but
I haven't kicked in yet.
I wish. I think if you grind them up, they will, but that's not a good idea.
Is it not?
This is gonna get really weird really fast. No, you were telling me before, you're like, I barely was able to put on pants.
And actually, I think with that match, I think Mara's put herself in good contention to be Rookie of the Year over Ethan.
We have aside from our champion right now.
Yeah, I mean, it was incredibly difficult to
So,
not
I mean,
just say, let's
Ethan's
bring
had
the
good matches,
pivot
but I don't think
and grab a
Ethan's.
blanket or something. But if I hadn't been so impressed with Rachel's past performance and intimidated by her, I wouldn't have spent as much time preparing and, you know, snaking by with that win. So,
I mean, I think we could have made the argument for Rookie of the Year even with your prior 2 matches, but taking out Rachel Cushing, I mean, I think that if anyone had any questions about her
she's in
legitimacy,
talks. Absolutely.
what do you have to say to them now?
hey,
Oh.
I'm legit. I think that you could say that I'm not rhodium plated. I'm 24 karat gold.
Hey.
That has to be.
Yeah.
How can I get some?
Get in a car accident and then go to the hospital. Spend many hours there in a sea collar, and then play the Schmoedown a day later.
You're so adorable, and I feel for you. You are going to have to face either Adam Hlavik or Mike Kalinowski.
I need a
The road ahead of
backstory
you
to
is
this
not an easy one.
story
Do
that
you have a preference at this point?
I need a back massage.
I think Mike is like a speed bump, and Adam is like a pothole. And in this case, I think I'd rather go over the speed bump because, you know, I can do it slow and steady, you know.
I'm sure I get that analogy, but okay. Then, you know, looking even further ahead, let's say you take those guys out. Then you would have to face Jason Inman at the live event. Like, this all has to be surreal to you.
A little bit, but you know, the one good thing is if I make it to the championship and I fight Jason, I have lots of pants that don't even need a belt. So if I lose, I won't be that upset.
What does this mean
Oh
for the
my
women's revolution going
goodness.
on in the Schmoedown right now? What would it mean for you?
Oh.
to be the new
Vicodin
champion?
is a wonderful drug.
All right, people.
Don't drop that, please.
Uteruses before uteruses, ovaries before brovaries. Mic drop.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you. These are expensive. What's up, guys? I'm back with the fight.
I love her. She's amazing.
Rachel,
How did I not know this?
Emma, Mark, you guys cannot be at all disappointed with that match that just went down. That arguably was match of the year. Rachel, I know you are struggling to hold yourself up at this point. Yes. Let alone you just put on an amazing match.
Man.
And I hope that you aren't hanging your head at all with your performance today, because that was astounding.
Thank you. It'll take me a little while to get there, I think. But yeah, I wasn't feeling great going in today, but was really excited to play Mara, and I'm so excited for her. Seriously, she's a new star, and it's so empowering to see another strong female geek. So I'm rooting for her all the way. Wish I could have done a little better, but you know.
Done a little better. Again, this, as you say, Jen, this has a very strong possibility for absolutely being the match of the year. I mean, that sudden death was insane, and the fact that they were like of one mind, that they would give the same wrong answer was just absolutely astounding. And, you know, again, both of them were functioning at less than 100%, and honestly, if that's them at not 100%, I mean, anybody in the Schmoedown would be proud to have them have that be their 100% performance. So again, there's really nothing to have anybody hang their heads about today.
If they were at 100%, we'd still be doing sudden death. It would be 85. Score would be 85, 85.
We'd still be here like next.
I'd be okay with that.
Schmoedown, that match would still
Especially
be
if
going
you've got Mara or Rachel in fantasy.
And we'd run out of inner geekdom questions, let's be honest. But let's be clear, this is not by any means like the end of the Fife Club, like what's going on right now. Like, Rachel, you still have a lot going on.
Yeah.
With your match coming up with the Shire Wolves against Brienne and a mystery partner. Are you guys at all, you know, a little nervous about that? Are you looking forward to it?
I mean, I'm looking forward to that. Here's the thing.
Oh, yeah.
Is
Rachel's gonna have a great teammate
going
up
she's going to
tournament.
come back, and she will be the Intergeekdom champion someday. It's just not
Provided
today,
they
and
don't
that's
win the
all right.
bout.
I hope that Mara wins the whole thing. Number one, because I think
It'll
she's
be the
a
second
fabulous
time we see her
competitor.
visibly
I want
sick
a
and she has to
woman
partner
have
with
that belt,
him.
and I would love to see
Yeah.
she and Rachel go
Oh no,
head-to-head
that's
again.
that's
I think
he's the
everyone
reason
would
that
love
she's
to see
sick. So
Mara
I
and
just
Rachel
blame
go
him.
head-to-head again sometime when they are both at 100%. But Rachel and Clark have got the
And now they're partners, and they
team
both need to
championships
be on
coming
their
up.
A
Mark
game.
Draco is going in a #1 contender match against Ethan Irwin, and then has the potential to be going into the championship himself. So the Fight Club is still going really, really strong.
Yes, and Mark, you've got to be. I saw you cut a shudder over there.
I feel like Cloris Leachman in Young Frankenstein. Every time they say their name, Ethan's name, horses go, because he's terrifying. He is just slow and steady, and he's like the Terminator. So I'll start burning sage and doing animal sacrifice. And hope for the best.
But you can beat him. He can. I believe in Mark and Draco. I believe in the
Ooh.
Absolutely, and like I said, Rachel today is absolutely nothing to hang your head about. And I think, if anything, what you and Mara
I still really want that
today
Bibbs
out
versus
there
Andraco,
is
so
just a huge step forward.
know who
for
I'm
all
cheering
women
for.
that are in the Schmoedown and are competing in trivia right now.
How great will it be to have them do a rematch at a live event in the future?
And one last thing that I would like to say also in regards to Mara, who again I really hope wins the whole thing. The last time I played singles in Intergeekdom was against Jason Inman. Guess who the current Intergeekdom champion is? Jason Inman. So anyone who's standing in Mara's way, I frankly don't think they stand a chance. And honestly, you know, I feel like
The last
Rachel
person she
deserves
played
some
in
kind of
Intergeekdom
award
singles was Jay
for her
Washington.
performance this time around. I mean, if you want to talk about somebody just enduring and
No,
answering.
no, it wasn't. It was Mark Knopic. No, she lost to
You gotta
Mara.
give
My
it to
bad.
this girl. She's a true champion.
Thank you so much, guys. Rachel, we have not seen the last of you. Please go get well. We need you back to fighting crime and at 100% soon, all right? All right. You guys get better?
Get her out of the Columbia studio fast.
Well, as you see, both the energy, taken out of them completely. They're already hurting going into this match.
They've talked a lot today.
That will take it out of
Oh
them.
no,
You can
you're not
tell
feeling
why
well. You don't want to do
Knopic
anything.
is in the
I'm
finals,
just.
as she says,
Wow.
she is ready. She is ready for either.
That's an inspiration in and of
Vlasic
itself. The
or
fact they
Kalinowski, whoever
got up
it might be, and Rachel Cushing
and
and Emma Fife, obviously,
killed
a
it
little
today.
shake up here
Just
too.
murdered
This
those
is
questions.
But you could tell though they understood. They were happy. If they were going to lose to someone, they're glad it was Mara. They have a very mutual respect for Mara.
And in the way they lost, I mean, it just happened to be that question. There were so many questions that there were a couple that neither one got, and then there were a whole lot that they both got, and it's just that's the breaks today. I think you play this match 10 times, you might get a different result every time. 5 of those.
This is not the last time these two are going to play. There's no way. I mean, I don't think the fans would allow it. I know they're going to want to see.
We will not.
On the line at some point, because Rachel Cushing had a tremendous run already in this tournament, but she
More
ran
Rachel,
into
more Mara all the
this
time.
unknown tornado that we had never seen before in Mara Knopic. She comes in and she has become. I mean, look at already what she has done in her young career. She's only in this league 2 months, and she's already made a huge impact.
That's right. I mean, it was prize fight stuff. It was Rocky and Apollo at the end of Rocky 2 just crashing on top of each other, and it happened to be Mara coming out today, and she will take on the winner of Kalinowski-Hallebeck this coming Friday for the Inner Geekdom chance to go to the live event that you guys can go to as well if you grab your tickets soon before they sell out.
Jason Inman versus
September
Chance
8th,
Ellison.
The date, El Portal Theater in North Hollywood is the location. More in the link in this vid's description. Make sure you grab tickets and check out the movie Trivia Schmoedown.
And honestly,
not yet.
Check it out,
Not
see
yet.
which tier is right for you, and become a patron today.
And honestly, I think if Chance does play Inman, I think there's a good chance Chance will take that belt. So.
Early, as well as Mark mentioned, September 8th, not only do we get the Inner Geekdom Championship, well, Dan Murrell and his partner, John Roca, in the Ultimate Schmoedown Anarchy Team Tournament.
That's going to be a hard team to beat.
As Dan Murrell and
Yeah.
Roca,
Boy, Corey Jandreau can't even get on the
Stacey
poster.
Howard and Winston Marshall. It is the first
As
round
their manager?
of the Ultimate
Yeah.
Schmoedown Tournament. Get your tickets now, schmoedownlive.com.
But hey, it's not they're not unbeatable. They have both bled, as we've seen recently.
That we hope is
Yeah.
close to as competitive as this one. Good luck.
Storyline? Aw.
What's up, Schmoedown fans? Frank here, and it is time for your Schmoedown breakdown.
Oh, Frankie had some coffee before you said this.
Round 1 of this epic matchup between Rachel and Mara was off to a hot start, but on Q6 we saw the end of an incredible run by Rachel concerning first round questions. Her streak of consecutive answers in this round ends at 27, a streak that has lasted through 3 matches. Still, at the end of round 1, Rachel was up 8-5. Moving into round 2, Rachel ends up with heroes and villains. She has her weakest round 2 of the tournament, picking up 6 points. That would allow Mara on her turn to chip away at Rachel's 3-point lead and bring it down to 2 after answering 4 of 5 questions correct for 7 points. Into the all-important final round, or what we thought would be the final round, Mara comes up with 7 points to tie it up at 19, and Rachel had an opportunity to win the match on her 5-pointer, but couldn't capitalize, and we have to go to sudden death. While it was the first time we have gone to sudden death in a one-on-one match, we have gone to sudden death previously in a fatal 5-way match where the last 2 standing were Cody Jandrew and Mike Kalinowski, the site of the infamous pudding incident. This sudden death round was a knockout, drag-out fight with both players running on fumes. It seemed like Rachel could have won the match on Q5 regarding the Big Hero 6 question. Instead, we would go on for another 6 questions before Mara could finally squeak by with the victory and
11
send herself to the
questions.
tournament final.
They literally look like this.
24-23. Inside the numbers, there wasn't a statistical powerhouse performance from either
I
player,
think if I remember,
but
I
Rachel on the day
think that's the most sudden death questions they've ever had in any match.
I don't know how many McWeenie and JTE went pretty far.
I think that's about 6.
Was that 12? Yeah, that wasn't 12.
It wasn't
6 and
11.
ended with Apollo 13.
If you want to find
Yeah,
out
the
more
Kevin
stats
Bacon
about
question.
this match and from around the league,
Kevin
check
Bacon,
out
Bill
Stats
Texan.
Rundown Stats on Twitter.
Might
And
have to
don't
ask
forget
Frank
check out
that.
the Schmoedown Rundown every Saturday on the Collider Podcast.
Oh yeah, this was definitely the longest, 11, because the other ones that I recall. Star Wars Celebration was like 6 as well, 5 or 6.
Yeah.
How's it going, guys? If you
Eh,
didn't know
no
about the
press credit
Patreon,
soon.
you guys have a chance to support the Schmoedown. Now, myself, Mark Ellis, we've taken over the production. Basically, you guys have 16 tiers to choose from. We're trying to give back to the fans.
that
Go and
was
check it out right
a
there.
match,
If you wanna
and
support the Schmoedown,
I need to process I fought, so I'll get a vote to Cody. Cody, what did you think of the match?
Yeah, there's some really
Just to let you know, flannel means nothing. Just remember that going forward. Flannel means nothing. This is insane. I really wish Mark and Chris, they would have pushed the match back until they were both feeling better, because God knows how bad that score could have been. But again, I don't fault either one. They both did as best as they could. I mean, again, they had 50% accuracy rate, so it was, you can both tell they were just not feeling it. So I would love to see this rematch in the future, even if it's not for a belt, because I think they're both strong and they're exactly what the Schmoedown needs. So I'm excited for Mara going forward. I'm definitely pulling for her. So we'll see how it happens.
Well, we all know Mike orchestrated it so that it couldn't be pushed back, but JDH, what did you think of the match?
Well, first off, I finally made my decision. Mark Knopic is going to win the match. So 2 thumbs up for me. But
Bit late, but okay.
The match itself, long, nerve-wracking, wetting, a bunch of other adjectives that I could go on for a good long while, almost as long as the match. I'm very, very sad for Rachel, simply because when she announced that she was going back into Inner Geekdom, it was immediately after she lost that Schmoedown title match. For me, I always felt that the only thing that would validate that decision is if she won the title. So it just feels like it's been an opportunity that was lost. So it's going to be hard for me to overcome that, but I'm sure that she will come back strong. I will hopefully get over it one day. And maybe one day she'll get that title, but unfortunately it just was not her time yet. So congrats to Mara. And yeah, great match.
Yeah, and I mean, I still think she's getting a title by the end of the year, but she's got the team match coming up. So, Manning, what do you think of the match?
This match was everything that I could have hoped for and even more, just because of how intense, how I guess nail-biting the final result was, because we were all on the edge of our seat, waiting to figure out what happened. And how many matches can you say go into overtime, and how many times can you say two performers who are honestly at not functioning at 100% because they are sick manage to give something that, as Emma said, people would just kill to have their 50% or whatever percentage they gave. That is not 100, because that was killer. That was amazing what they did. And I want to congratulate both of them right now. If they're watching this, you guys did amazing. And because unless apparently you're Robert, you couldn't even do this to any of us. We couldn't do this. We could not do this. We could not do this. But yeah, I'm cheering for you at the end, I guess. Take down that killer Kalinowski, Mara, and Rachel. You did great. Thank you for continuing being an awesome competitor.
And Robert, what did you think of the match?
I mean, this was definitely the best Intergeekdom match we've ever seen. In this league being around, the Intergeekdom League being around for about a year and a half, a little over a year and a half, this is easily the best match we've ever seen. And it was a singles match, which is not how the league started. This was just incredible. Two of the best Intergeekdom players. I have no doubt in my mind that Mara will be playing at the live event against Inman. And this was just incredible. Rachel is going to go win those team belts, so even though she won't have the Intergeekdom belt in the next month or so, I think she will have the team belts, which is still a huge feather in her and Clark Wolf's cap. Yeah, this was an incredible match. This is why we watch the Schmoedown, is for tense, nerve-wracking, great, just entertainment. So hats off to both Mara and Rachel. Both did incredible, and this was a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah, and I mean, this is definitely just. I'm pretty sure this is going to top Above the Line versus Patriots 3 as match of the year for me. It's just one of those ones which is just so great. It's definitely the best in a geekdom match in this tournament. And it was definitely the reverse of a TKO. So I mean, that's pretty good to see.
Mm-hmm.
And are you going around the limb best match in the tournament?
But yeah, I mean, I knew it was going to be close either way. But yeah, I mean, let's put it this way: if this is Rachel at her worst, then I mean, yeah, we already know she's great at her best. So I mean, yeah, and Mara has to just beat Mike and Adam, and I'm pretty sure that's going to do that. She's going to do that. So yeah, but I could go on and on, but we've got a summit for that exact reason. Cody, where can people find you online?
You can find me on Facebook at Cody Newberry. You can also find me on Movie Battleground, and you can find me on Full Metal Trivia. Those are Full Metal Media. Sorry, that's not what we say. But yeah, you can find me on those two spots. And
JDH, where can people find you online?
You can find me on Twitter at WWEJTH1, and you can follow me, JTH Reacts, here on YouTube, and along with all the other fan trivia-related things on Facebook.
Manning, where can people find you online?
You can find me here at Take 3 and various reaction summits, whichever they need me for, Rankums, as well as keep an eye out for the future new show that we will have here on Take 3 as we finish out working out the kinks. And as well, you can find me on Twitter at Cine_man, that's CINE_MANN. Thank you, guys.
And Robert, where can people find you online?
Yeah, you can find me on Twitter and Letterboxd at RBRTPRKR98. That's my first and last name, no vowels plus a year. Other than that, you can find me on the various online fan trivia community websites, either on Facebook or on YouTube, playing, competing, writing, all of those good things. And you can find me on other Take 3 stuff. And then also you can find the podcast that I do with Zach Ford called The Fireside Chit Chat on everywhere that you listen to podcasts.
And of course, you can find me on Take 3 Productions hosting my show Rankum. Next week we're doing top 10 movie franchises, which a bunch of the geek ones will surely make it on. And you can find yesterday's one, which is top 10 Harry Potter characters, which is up there now. And that was a big fighting on there.
So upset.
Someone doesn't sound
Still
happy.
mad. Still mad.
And you can also find me on Twitter, Letterboxd, and Stardust at Melkor. And take care.